Yeehaw! Hey everybody, it's Captain Adonis. We're back playing some more Stranded Alien Dawn. Let's see, where did we leave off? We almost have our defenses at 100% where they're fully automated. So that's going to be a relief. I can just concentrate on getting my work done and getting these guys up and hopefully get another person. So let's go ahead and continue on with the game. And got some new sound bites for today, so you have to tell me what you think of those. But we're going to start right off with our intro. Oh, I know why I'm in the wrong profile. There we go. Alright, so our automated defenses are looking pretty good. We had a little accident here. We had an alien bug attack this fence, and that opened up the door right when a bug attack was happening. So, yeah, that didn't work out so well, and they came through. But we, with the weapons and everything, we managed to kill them all. They did get up here, and I know I was told I don't need this stairs there, that they'll create a ladder, and that might help out for you know, that may help out for get out of here, bird. Out of here, you vulture. It may help out in case that happens again, but I'm gonna leave it up for now. I like to be able to just run up there and get it. So Krista's doing that. What's Jack doing? Jack is coming to butcher up some of these bugs. Awesome. Alright, as soon as Krista gets back with that, where is she? Right there. She's gonna put the bug meat in a fermentation barrel. I'm gonna have her come and harvest some more of these berries. And she's got that field planted. What field is this? Cloth blossom. I don't really care about cloth blossom. I do need this though, so I'll have her plant that field because that's my silicone. I mean, I've got some silicone mine that I still have over here, or did they get rid of it all? Well, it looks like I got one stone left. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and set that up for mining. Let's take a look at how much silicone we have. We have 25, yeah, so definitely going to need that, because that's the way we're making our electronics. So I may even extend this field. Let's see. If I do, I have to extend it out this way. Let's just go there. Because down here, it's like 50% growth. I could take it out that way a little bit too. There we go. We'll get that going. Okay, everybody's sleeping. What time is it? It is 2200. Okay. That's fine. Let's let them go to sleep. Let's go ahead and speed her up. Everybody's in their own room now sleeping. It is summer. So we've got the heat off. Yes, good. It's 81 degrees in their room, 75 outdoors. I know air conditioning is a thing too. But I think we finally got our power under control. Oh, we're in a heat wave, that's why. Okay. And here they come. Let's see what they do today. We need a little more food, but that's alright. Krista is butchering. That's good. Jack's going to go back to cooking. Quinn is crafting what? CPUs. Good. Until he's got 2 in stock. And now he's going to make a power cell. Alright, Jack's going to butcher. Krista's feeding the barrels. Oh, at 49. Alright, as soon as she gets that one back, I'm going to have her go out and plant this field. I think she can plant this field. Yep, she can. Alright, we'll send her out to plant the field. And then I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build part of our defenses. We're going to build this type of palisades all the way around, just to protect everything. I think that'll be a smart thing to do. Probably bring it all the way up to this door, and then anything in here I don't worry about, because if they bust through this, the guns should be able to take care of them. Yeah, it looks like they have a good, at least the first couple have a good field of view of that side. And the days go by so quickly when it's on fast forward. Alright, which means we need to chop down a lot more trees. Let's see. Small broadleaf trees. Yep, we can cut those down. Let's go ahead and have these set. Small broadleaf trees. Cut those down. And let's go ahead and I'm going to have to rethink that. No, that's alright. We'll just have it go from there. Protection. What do we got here that's new? Or production, I should say. What is new? It had a new thing. Oh, a 3D printer. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so how big is this 3D printer? It's not very big. So we need it close enough for power. That'll work right there because it can still get by. Alright. And let's go ahead and start with our defenses here. Fortification. Should just take it here. Double wall in it there. Is that going to leave a spot? Apparently it must. New resources, T. Alright, defenses. I'm going to tie it all the way around. Okay, and how does this work? Let's see. I'm thinking it ties right into it, so that'll work out perfect. And we'll tie that in, so if they come through there, I gotta do something with this wall. This wall. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to replace that, I think. Hey! Critical hits! Man, let's just do a shout out right off the bat for Critical Hits Live. They are my #1 favorite people. I am doing very well. This is a very fun game. I'm on my 10th day of streaming it. it's one of those single-player games that you can just wrap yourself into. But first off, let's give Critical Hits Live. They're the ones that got me really going on streaming all the time. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate the lurk, and here's a shout out just for you. Well, maybe button didn't take. There we go. So the guys over at Critical Hits Live, they're fantastic people. If you have not watched them, they stream every single day. There's multiple people. Sometimes it's Doc Friendship that's streaming. Sometimes Dr. Sweet Brown. Some of the other people that are associated with them is Sprigleaf, which, you know, he's another fantastic person, fantastic streamer. Yeah, so check out Critical Hits Live, guys. They're absolutely amazing people. They will bend over backwards to help you out. So don't ever, you know, not ask them a question. The only wrong question you'd ever ask them is the one you don't ask them. That's the way I look at it. All right, so back at it, and thank you very much for the lurk, Doc. I appreciate it. You know how well that helps the channel when you got people that are just got it on, and you can get out some more content to better people. Better people? Is that the right way to say it? You know, I suppose, because I don't like negative people. I like better people. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. All right, so what we got going on here is we're building this wall. I've got it all the way around connected to there, which is fantastic. I have got to figure out what I'm going to do on this end. My laser reaches to there, and my motion sensor doesn't hit till there. So I could either set up defenses here or take out this fence and just wrap the palisade around, which would probably be the smartest thing to do here. So we'll be a little defenseless. I don't like that, but I really wished I could cut down on, I mean, this is leather. I could cut down on this skin bark field. Let's do that. Let's just lower this field down. Yeah. Reduce this field down a little bit. There we go. And here, reduce the field. Because I'm not using a lot of skin bark right at the moment. There we go. And I'll bring palisades inside. Yeah. I think that's the smartest thing to do here. Fortification. Wooden fortification. Alright, so we will tie it in here. No, maybe not. Fortification. Well, there. To here and tie that in. And we'll do the same up here. Defense, do, and there. Tie it in. Let's get rid of this and this. And once that's built, then I'll get rid of the... I might not even get rid of the fence out there. I'll just leave it. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit for them to work on that, but I can work on it without fear of losing out on my defenses or opening up a weakness. Once I get it all done, I can take this fence out. Alright, how we doing here? Jack's cooking some more food up. That's good. These guys are getting more than enough food. Yep, we got plenty of free spots in the fridge. Quinn's out there constructing. And I'm going to have to put Krista on farming duty. Solar flares, 10 devices disabled. Alright, so let's see what's disabled. First off is the guns. Yeah, that's fine. What is it that's disabled? This? Yeah, the advanced research desk. But this is up and going, so that's good. And that's what happens with the solar flares. It disables your electrical grid. Spaceship crash debris. Might be something to salvage. Jack's out there chopping wood. Help build this fence. Krista's transporting. Alright, let's just see what kind of expeditions we got going. We got a crash site. Control module. We still have another tachyon, and that's usually some sort of, so far, it's been some sort of research. A shooting star. If I wasn't so interested in getting this fence done first, so I don't have that issue, I would send somebody out, but I need everybody here. I need everybody working. Way to go, guys. And that's awesome, the way it connected right to the doors there. Alright. Coming up on their free time. Gavin, thank you very much for the lurk, my friend. I really appreciate it. It is a great support to the family and to the channel for the lurk. So just don't forget to put some up volume on that. You can actually right-click on your browser tab and mute that tab. And that way you don't have to hear what I'm saying while you're lurking. But if you turn the volume all the way down, it doesn't count as a lurk, apparently. So Twitch gets you, one way or the other. All right, solar flare is still disabling parts or devices. That's, I mean, it's okay. If I get an attack, I'll just have to take care of it manually. Let's see what I got going here. I got one of the new laser pistol 2.0s, which are pretty cool. I got a little bit better pulse rifle if Jack's pulse rifle goes out. You need some boots, t-shirt. I think I'm actually gonna, oh geez, wait, the armor value is just dropping. So let's take a look and see what we got going for clothing. All these are available. They're all in stock. Okay, so sweater. I've got 4. All right, great. Let's. I should make some summer clothes now. So let's just start with a shirt. Let's let's just go t-shirt. Wait, before I do t-shirt. What is the difference between a t-shirt and a shirt? Shirt's got a little cold resistance, heat tolerance. So a shirt's got a little bit better, and it looks like it's half the amount of fabric, but that's alright. I got plenty of cloth. So let's do shirts until there are 3. Oop. Okay. And a jacket. We got fur coats now. Which I'd have to have some sort of leather, which is easy enough to get. That would be for winter. And I think I'll leave the jackets. I mean, I don't need the tactical stuff anymore. Okay, pants. Thermal pants, trousers, summer pants. Oh, animal attack. Animal attack. And that one's just a straight up, yep, attacking the wall. He wants the food. So we're just going to have to send these guys over there. Draft them up. Send them there. And then they'll just start shooting that guy. Of course, it's dark out, so it's a little bit harder. He wants the food. Come on, Quinn. Okay, it's dead. Gonna get another attack. Yep. I had a feeling. Gonna keep them up all night. Doing fine until I let them go back to what they're doing. May just have to set some more food out there just for them to... I mean, they have this. Maybe they need berries. Maybe that's what I'll do is I'll plant a field out there of buttermelons. 25% growth rate. Oh, that's why. Well, 25 is better than nothing. I'm giving it to... I don't know. I think what the deal is they're wanting in for that butter squash. Alright, Krista, Can you plant this field? Aggressive animals. Okay, what do we got? We got praying mantis. Alright, but they're going to be a couple hours. But they're not that far away. Alright, so we'll see what they do. They should come down around and try to get in here. The solar flare's done, so all this stuff is still good. Your defenses are up. Damage, pole, fence, door. Okay, here they come. Research, insufficient funds. Damage, fence poles. Alright, Jack's going berserk. Where is everybody? Alright, so we need to come inside. Alright, where's the third? Oh, I can't get Jack. They need to come inside because the bugs will try to get to them. Hopefully, you know what? I'm going to put him... Jack might get attacked. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Jack fainted. Okay. So we need to send someone to go get him, carry him to safety. Come on, one of the two of you, I don't care who, pick Jack up and carry him to safety. Why will it not do that? Alright, well, they're not going towards Jack. That's a good thing. Okay, Jack's going to sleep. Alright, cool. So, here they come. They're parsing just as the way they should. That nowhere near ran me out of power, so that's awesome. Alright. And butcher those guys up. Alright, so the automated defenses are 100% working. I didn't have any fear there, although this torch just isn't doing it. I think I might just put that back here. Bill! I wish So one of the things that I saw somebody do, I was watching their stream, and they cheated. I think it's cheating, even though it's allowed in the game. I still think it's cheating. They found an escape pod, and it's random whether you find somebody or not. So they saved it right before they went to the escape pod, and then restarted every time they didn't get a person. And he had 7 people. I just don't think that's the proper way to play the game. I think the proper way to play... Oh, how did I get... we have an animal attack. Right there. Okay. Alright, well, let's put those guys back to work. Can't butcher the olphin. Huh. Well, we'll let them rot away. Alright, Krista and Jack are going to go out butchering. And then we've got barrels open. Yep, we got fermentation barrels open. So it should make more fuel. Yeah, so I don't know if that's the way to do it, Bill. I just, I suppose if I was playing a single game and I just wanted to get to end content, I suppose that would be a thing, you turn around and do that, but, all right, let's extend this by 1 more. I think that may help. All right, fence, stone, and we'll go 1 more with it. That way they got to come clear around here and through here. And that may get them. The whole flamethrower on the wall thing, oh, we got another animal attacking over here. Yeah, they want my stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just draft these 2. Yeah, right. But it does. But we'll see. I mean, if that's all the problem I have, that's minor. Fleeing danger. Quinn's fleeing danger? Why is he fleeing danger? Kick his ass, Quinn. There you go. See, I don't like the fact that when he butchers these, he gets meat and hide. And he'll pick up the meat and he'll go put it on the drying rack, but he'll leave the hide out there instead of putting the hide on the drying rack for leather. But I guess, whatever. Jack's coming to fix the fence. All right. How much fuel do we have? 260. Okay. Well, I think we need 260 in stock. I think we need to change that to 320. I'd rather have too much fuel than not enough. I mean, the bug besides cooking, which I'm not using it for cooking, is the best thing to do with this is make it into fuel. So the automated defenses are working good. I don't have to worry about it. It looks like they're parsing the right direction, and I just want to get up this secondary fence just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to go ahead and label these trees for cutting too. They're about the same distance, I suppose. That's a little further. Multiple ore. Oh, nice. Alright, well, let's set that up to mine too. Rotting away. New insect nest. There's a lot of these insect nests popping up all of a sudden. But now that I got my defenses all taken care of, I'm not having any fear of them. I could always, if I wanted to, place a couple more defenses back up there the way I had it. Jack's butchering. Krista is fermentation barrel. Great. Okay. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and place a few more mines down, since we're just kind of waiting. These guys haven't gotten this close yet, but you know, you never know. Gives me something to do while they're doing that. Let's see, each mine is, well, 5 alloy. I'm down to 1. Okay. Well, that's all right. That'll get them to go out and scrap, and I don't have much scrap left. Oh, and I don't have anything set up to scrap. Okay. Let's just finish these off. See, now I've found it. I figured it out. Okay. So I had partially scrapped these, and then I saved the game and logged out, came back in, and when I did, these are back to 0 scrap again. So as long as you don't wear them completely out, which I wish I would have known that with the ones that were right next to the base, I would have just kept them till 5 and then saved it and logged out, came back in, they would have reset. But that's all right. You live and learn. These are the little secrets of the game, I guess. Alright, he's got a long ways to go on that wall. Got a couple of days. I need to get Chris out there harvesting too. And where are we at with this? I'm going to remove this field entirely. I just don't need that much smoke leaf. That was originally how much I wanted, and then now that I have tea and all that, this is a big enough plot for that. She needs to come over and get her beef berries and definitely the grain. So I think I'll make her do that first thing in the morning. Just harvest the grain. We could actually just change her activities to where she is. Harvesting is a 1. No, and I should make it harvesting and planting. Harvesting and planting. Oh yeah, we were working on the jackets and stuff. All right. Pants. Let's see. We have synthetic leggings. We have 1 in stock. Oh. Our sensors are reacting to repeated bursts of tachyon radiation. Although some effort in pinpointing, we're able to locate another source. All right. So these tachyons, the last 2 times I've done them has been research. So it may not be a bad idea, but I just got too much work to do. See, do we have regular pants? We got a shirt. He's making a shirt. These are regular trousers. Let's put 2 of those in stock. Actually, we should do 3. Synthetic stuff we've got all in stock. Sweaters we got plenty in stock. So that's trousers. Boots. Okay. So I think just regular boots. What do you think? Leather and fabric? Yeah, let's just do regular boots until we have 3. And hats. Fur cap, beanies, leather helmet, veggie helmet, synthetic helmet. So it's all about the armor value, and they really don't need it because they're not getting involved in combat. But it would save on their synthetic. A fur cap would be great for winter. I don't know. I'm not using any of the veggie stuff. So I suppose we could make veggie helmets. It's not as good, as a synthetic. And I don't know, let's see. Do we have veggie leather? We don't have any veggie leather. We got lots of regular leather. The veggie leather is because we haven't collected it. Because we got skin bark out here. So we need to make, I think that's what it is. We need to make, veggie leather. So we have to actually craft that ourselves. So we'll do 20 veggie leather. And for hats, we'll make veggie leather helmets until we have 3. Alright, there we go. That'll give them something to do with the veggie leather. Alright, Krista, we need... Did you already harvest? No, we changed... No, we're in summer still. I wasn't paying attention to her. I thought it was all ready to go. So where do I see, okay, average growth rate, average harvest growth. Harvest yield 0 of 1,000. So did she pick it up? Do we have the grain now? No, we still don't have any grain. So I missed the harvest again. This is the same way. Well, that's the way it goes. I've got enough stuff to get me through the winter. Got lots of dried meat. Veggies, I've got plenty of it. Oh, they harvested some buttermelons. And all that's in here, right? The berries. Where are the buttermelons? Raw. Whoa. What the hell was that? Spaceship debris. Wow. That was close. It scared the crap out of me. Alright, Krista's out there harvesting the silicone, which is good. Alright, so let's go back to what's in here. So we need to put vegetables, fruits, of raw food, everything of cooked. So why isn't the melons going in there? Where are the melons at? Right there. Are they not a... Are the melons not... Under roof 36 days, refrigerated 54 days, frozen indefinite, but why are they not? Why are they not being put in a fridge? What is it that fruits? Are they an other? No, that's sweet syrup. Vegetables. Buttermelon. They should be being put in here. I have them set to go in there. But they're not set to not go in there. Construction materials. Okay. So I need to copy this. Right? Because veggies. Alright, why I copied this before. I know I have. No vegetables. No fruits. Fabrics are fine. The raw fabrics, no. Crafting materials, liquid fuel, or silicone. No raw smoke leaf. You can put dried smoke leaves there, that's fine. No apparel. Other items. Coffee, tea. Alright, let's... Unfinished items. Alright, so this is going to be what I want for everything. So here, paste restrictions. Paste. 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 Okay. Now here, veggies, yep. Fruits, yep. Others, no. No to grain. Oh. Does it have grain? Do these have grain? Can I store grain there? Yes, I can. But this doesn't have, okay, cooked meals, other, sweet syrup. So where am I supposed to put other items, the smoke leaf pipes, the tea and coffee, because none of those. Okay, under the roof, the tea and the coffee. Okay, so we can put them in there. And the smoke leaf pipes, under roof. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be the new copy. Paste. 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 Oh wait, no, those aren't under roof. So these ones, as long as it's under roof, if it's outside, no. Tea, if it's outside, no. No. Unfinished items are fine. Copy that. And this is outside. I think that's outside too. No, just these. Just those. Yep, okay. These ones can have coffee and tea. Yep. And is that one covered too? Yep. Just those ones there are outside. Okay. Well, knees here too, but that's all right. I don't know if they're considered outside being in that wooden storage chest. Well, that's all right, even if they are. Let's just not store them there. Okay, electronic components we probably shouldn't store there either. Alright, I'm good then. What is this short? Another CPU core, which I have none in stock. Okay. And the CPU core requires metal alloy, which I do not have. So we need to start scrapping. I'll go ahead and set that up for scrapping too. How did he get in there? Oh, that's alright. He'll run away as soon as they get close. Animal attack. Automated defenses. Should almost put another one of these over here just to protect that side. Because these cover quite a bit. If I had another one, I don't know where I put it. I suppose I could put them here. Put it along here, which I could. And I have to do another set here. Run power to it the whole bit. Or I have power right there. That would cover all of this. But I don't need to. I really don't. If they attack that wall, I can get over there and of course that would set up the base to 100% automation. Defense automation. If I did that. Yep, just going to go out here and harvest this stuff. That's good. Really, you harvest 10 and transport it? Sorry to interrupt your meals, guys, but Krista's fleeing. Which one's attacking? See, and I knew it. Krista's taking a beating. Really? You're going to come over here and attack? baby Olfin. Yep, I think I'm going to set up some defenses over here. I just tired of this already. So an automated turret, laser, even if I just had one. Put it over here, maybe? No, it should be over here because they always come down to this other field. Alright, well, that means I got to create a building. I got to create a wood floor. Oop. Floor construction cancel. Cancel. Got a broken bone and a deep puncture in his head. Maybe that'll straighten him out. Oh my gosh. Now we got a bunch of beetles. That's alright. The defense turrets can handle it. She's still healing Jack. No, it doesn't, but he can survive it. All right, let's see. He's got a right leg, a broken bone in the right leg, a shattered bone in his torso, and a perforation in his heart. Oh, great. All right. Well, no kidding. Hey, he overate, so he's fine for now. Bleeding out 2 days, 23 hours. Hopefully she can heal him up. She's got the stuff for it. Come on. I just need a first aid kit, medicine. Yep, okay. Shattered bones are taken care of. Now what are you getting? Getting a first aid kit. Yep, get over there. Take care of that perforated heart. It's got a mild infection. So perforated heart goes to a mild infection, and then animals are attacking. All right. Here come the bugs. Here come the bugs. Oops. Yeah, they're just the little ones, but there's still a lot of them. They didn't even make it past the entrance.
Why did they attack us?
Alright, oh, Quinn's still not feeling 100%. Oh no, he's healing, he's on the mend. Okay. Okay. $89 scarab beetles. Okay, should we fuel that? That's good. She needs to come up and finish harvesting this field before that's gone. I know that's going to give me way more silicone. I got 210 silicone now, but that's alright. 2 malfunctioning devices. I'm assuming it's... What's wrong with Krista? Her happiness sucks. Quinn went berserk. Come on, Jack's playing some beautiful music.
I remember days like this when my father took me to the forest and we ate wild blueberries.
Christina fainted because she's too tired. Well, she'll get some rest now. Quinn is finishing a previous meal. Alright. If I just had one more person to get a little more work done every day. Malfunctioning battery. Oh, 3 electronics and alloys. And I am completely out of alloy. And that's because I don't have any scrap or ore. Alright, Quinn, I hate saying it, but where's my ore? You're going to have to go out here and mine. And Krista, you're going to have to come over here and scrap. So I got 2 windmills down and a battery. Really? She scavenged 38. Oh. Alright, well then what's this one? Salvage? Scavenge. Scavenge. Salvage. Alright, Krista. Actually, I should make Jack do it. He's got the better salvage. Alright, why would he use that one over this one? The electric furnace, I think, would be better. Uses electricity. I don't know. I suppose whatever gets it done. I don't know that the electric furnace is faster or better. Hey, will you bring me a Mountain Dew, please, sweetie? Shooting star. Animal attack. All right. Doing. Good boy. Good boy. Now let go. Let go before you puncture it. Good boy. My dog brought me a Mountain Dew. Good boy. Good boy. That's funny. Yeah, well, we've been working with him because he likes to carry stuff around in his mouth, and he does it very gingerly, but he doesn't want to give it to anybody. But my daughter's been working with him to give it up, to give up whatever it is, and that way he doesn't break it. Because she'll give him like a... Where you going, Jack? You gonna come all the way around? No, well, whatever. They can't see over that fence. So I need to set up that defense. Yeah, I need to set this up. So let him do that, and I'm gonna set this up really quick. Let's go. Building, floor, wood floor, and we want to go I don't know, I don't have the materials for it, but what are you doing? Why didn't it? I suppose that's all I really need. And then we'll build an automated turret. Alright, I can't see. See, that's the problem. Yeah, I can't see right up against the fence. Right in front of me. Even though it's really tall. That's alright, it's going to cover all of that, though. And I need to build another power pole. We'll give that a shot. We'll see what that defense does. Yeah, that's going to be all. Can't see it. I don't know if I like that. So did I put it right in the corner? So would I put it right here in the corner and see what it does? Defense. Turret laser. Obstructed access. Don't like that either. So if I put it further back, would it make any difference? Oh, and it wasn't very tall either. Well, that's the tallest it'll go. So if I put it there, put the tower up there. No, that makes it even worse. Then I can't see anything. It'd have to be before he gets there. And what do the floors have? They're 70 integrity, so they're not that strong. No, I've never played Dark and Darker. Deadly. Unless what you're talking about is Dark and Darker as in... I'll have to take a look at it. I have not seen it. I will definitely go look at it and see if that's something that... Oh, okay. So what's the calling to it then? Is it pay to play? Oh, okay. Gotcha. So they're just trying to get an attraction. Okay. Medieval times. I like that. Definitely like that. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. Definitely. Dark and Darker. Is it on Steam? Yeah, Steam. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. I get really leery of free games. I played... oh, what was that free one? The tank game, and then there was a ship game. And I found out that if you want the better ships or the better tanks, you got to pay for it, and that's how they make their money. Which that's okay. Making money is not a bad thing. Okay. See, because I play World of Warcraft, and that's medieval, but I suppose the graphics on this is probably a little better. Okay. Sounds very medieval. Definitely. What is Quinn doing? Quinn is repairing the fence. Alright, but you gotta prioritize this stuff here. I saw that. That Ulfin comes running up and gets torched. Barbecue time! Yeah, that's what happens. You get a face full of fire. Yeah, she passed out. Everybody's going to sleep. Dark and darker. Huh. We'll definitely have to take a look at that. Need to go down and grab these melons. Alright guys, I'm going to grab some lunch here really quick. I will be right back. I'm going to let this play out. We're going to put it at normal speed. And we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. I can hear it. Alright guys, I am back. I got my lunch. My wife got Wendy's yesterday and she didn't eat her sandwich, so I get leftovers. I got my wife in the kitchen slaving over a hot stove. She's making her... Who was it that gave you the soup mixture? One of the people at work. I don't know why he's crafting that. What am I missing? I need electronics and metal alloy. So it's metal alloy. And we are... Krista's putting it in the furnace. Alright. Awesome. Go get ore? We did. Alright, so we should be treating them all. Alright. Alright, all 4 furnaces are up and going. Like the 2 of them are butchering everything up now. Actually, we should change Krista from butchering to harvesting these melons. There we go. Awful lot of unhappiness going on. They're just burned out. Which means I probably need to change their schedule. So the relax time, only got a couple hours. So let's change that. Let's give them 2 more hours of relaxation time. Or they can do what they want. Just hang out or see what they do with it. See, once you get your defenses automated, then you can just continue to work as long as you're not outside. Here they come. Oh. Okay, Quinn, you need to get back inside. Strung them all out along that wall. It says deflecting. So they must have a shell on it that deflects the laser. That's why they have a combination of everything. The guns, what are they called? Machine guns? And the missile launcher. Alright, we got a distress signal. That one may be worth going to check out. That might be other people. Now, this is where we could cheat. Because I think... Hello! How are you? You cannot. I have not found a way of doing that yet.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Yeah, the two-story house, I've built... This is as high as you can build. You cannot. You could put a floor like this, and then put solar panels on the floor, but it's just outdoor exposed flooring is all it is. And that's how I have my defenses set up, which I just had a bug attack. Yeah. But no, solar panels, not on the roof. Basically the roofs are just decorations. So, you know, it's possible that it may come at a later date. It's possible. But for right now, you know, I haven't done that because I just don't see the sense. If you look at, like, just say building a room, and you look at wood, your integrity is 100, and you can even go to concrete. What you want to look for is your thermal insulation value. So concrete's good thermal. This is medium stone and wood. Well, depending on where you're at, if you're around a lot of stone, you may want to build with stone. But if you're around a lot of wood, you want to build with wood. It's just, as far as the difference between stone and wood, it's just the difference between... Yes. But you have to, with concrete, you have to... well, with concrete, you have to manufacture it. So it's not just a simple matter of, you know, you have stone and you have concrete. There's an extra step there. Well, and I noticed that as soon as I researched concrete, okay, but I think when I researched concrete, they got rid of brick. Research. Oh no, brick's still there. Yeah. Yep. You turn hay into brick. But there again, look at what your... well, I don't have brick. I don't know what kind of insulation value brick has. I know concrete's got really good, and that's why a lot of people do it, so they don't have to worry too much about the weather that's involved. But, that being said, I haven't had too much bad weather. Yep. This is a very addicting game. I'm in year 5 now, and I didn't think I'd make it that far because I made one of the antennas. Well, spoiler, you have to have 2 antennas, and each antenna draws 1200 power. when you turn it on. Ouch. So you got to really watch your power. Noisy! How are you, my friend? Now what are you talking about? How far away? Were you talking about weapons? The electrical. Okay, well, I set all mine to maximum. So when you go to set one, like I got this one set here. When you go to set one, now maybe metal is a little further. Let's just test it out. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots away. Because at 9 it disappears. And let's see what wood does. Same distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So you want to, when you're doing your grid, you want to plan it out. Like you can see mine. I've got, because I'm expanding this way and this way. My central power is here. I did that because I was on this hill. I thought, I'll put the windmills higher on the hill. Maybe that'll make a difference. Which is the reason why it's there. Alright, excuse me there for a minute there, guys. I just finished my lunch. Let me put this stuff away. Alright. We do have... Now, this is something that I saw on another guy's channel, and I'll talk about it again, because, we've got a few different people in here. I have the expedition... where is it? What? Oh, distress signal. Okay. So, I hadn't clicked on it yet. So it says, this is the site of a recent crash started emitting an automated long-range distress signal. It may be coming from an emergency lifeboat or one of the ship's black boxes. So I believe when you get one of these, this is the possibility of getting another person. Okay? What I watched people do is they save their game right here at this particular point, and we'll just do it real quick. I'll save it, and I'm just going to save it as streaming, which is my normal save. Okay, so I've saved the game. Now I'll go look, and if I don't get a person, I just turn around and reload that save, and keep going and keep going. Yeah. I watched a guy, he had 8 or 7. He had 7 people. And I think that's the way he got it, because he was trying to get his 8th one. It does, but I mean, it's also part of the game. I mean, you have the ability to save at any point and have the ability to load at any point. I have seen games where when you save it, that's fine. Well, no, because if you save it before you take off, you still have your 30 fuel, and you start getting bug attacks like I do. Here there's, how many was there here? There was 45 Shrieker hatchlings. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does eat a lot of fuel, but once you start getting these large bug attacks and you got your defenses set up, you can start doing these fermentation barrels. And then you put in 50 bug meat, and you get 20 fuel. You can, I've got 6 barrels here that do my fuel, and right now I've got 370 fuel. So to go for everything that's out there, it's a chance. So like, for instance, the tachyon fields, I don't know if you've gotten that far, but I have a tachyon source. Whoop, where is it? Right there. So when you send somebody to a tachyon source, it usually ends up being some sort of instant research. So if you have, but it's random. It may research for boiling tea or research for something else. So the tachyon sources are that. Distress signals are usually people, and then debris, this control module debris, that'll bring you back some weapons or some rations. There's like a list of stuff that comes up, and I can go there 2 more times and get a couple more things. I think I brought back some weapons last time, so I didn't have to make the weapons. But it's part of something to do. I definitely want to send Jack out as soon as he's done cooking. Where is he? All right, he's gathering up some stuff to cook something. Animal attack. God dang it. Another animal? Seriously? All right, well, Krista and you two can take care of this one. Clint's actually there. Alright, animal attack's done. They really like just going after that. Alright, let's see. Olfin's butchered up. Alright, take these 2 and put them back to drafted. Well, I may have to wait till the next day to go on the expedition. Yeah, he's going to go over there and start attacking the fence too, no? Yeah, I had a second balloon, but I was only ever taking 1 out. So I thought, what's the point? Oh, really? Hey Lee, how's it going, my friend? Let's see. Continue attacking that guy? Yeah, let's just... Nope. Okay. Whoop. Alright, go back to what you're doing there, people. Got all these moo cows attacking me. Attacking my fence. Here comes some more. God bless it. I was going to set a defense turret up down here, but I just didn't like the way any of the defense turrets were working. Because if they were to go over by my defenses would definitely take care of them, just like care. I mean, it's given me more meat and everything. I can't complain. I mean, you can always use more and more food. Got 164 raw meat right now. So It's going along pretty good now. My defenses are automated now. I can't lose so far. I mean, biggest thing I've been attacked by were these stupid screech hatchlings, and my defenses just took it down, just without a problem at all. Alright, I'm still short on wood. Well, they can chop those down up there if they really need it. I really need you, Quinn. What are you doing right now? Where's Quinn? He's repairing the fence, that's fine. Okay. Now where's he going? Repairing a chair? Okay, well I don't want you to do that. I want you to fix this. You can't. What are we missing? We're missing electronics. Okay. Then come here, Quinn, and craft electronics. Jack, you cook. Okay, you got 5 meals, Jack, so let's just send you on this expedition. We're going to send you to the distress signal. See if you can come back with somebody. There goes Jack in his beautiful balloon. Oh, Jack. Okay, Quinn's just about done. Oh, I hope so. So one of the things I was just discussing that, Lee, one of the things that you could do is you could save the game right prior to doing that and then send out a guy, and if he doesn't find somebody, reload the game and do it again and keep going until you get a person. I watched a guy on YouTube. He had 7 people. He was trying for his 8th one, and that's what he was doing. And I think it's cheaty myself, but I'm not going to do it. I am going to just do the... All right, here we go. All right, so there's, holy crap, 90 hungry bugs. So they will go over here and they'll eat this. They'll eat this stuff up here, so we'll just kind of stay out of their way. All right, butchering. That's fine. Crafting, Jack's away. I just don't want them. Yeah, see, they'll try to attack people. All right, expedition. Look for survivors. Here we go. And no. So battling intense heat surrounding the crash. There was no one inside. So, you know, my luck didn't hold. The RNG gods were against me, and I didn't find anybody. So I could reload the game and try it again. But I started this thing with 4 people. I lost 2. I'm just going to keep going that way, you know. Play the game as intended. So... Oh, that scared me. Yeah, I know. That's alright. They can come over here and eat some stuff. How did they get inside there? Oh, the wall's not... Yeah, okay. See what I'm talking about with the automated defenses? So, they'll keep coming over here and keep trying to get the stuff. And my defenses will keep taking them out. Barbecued bugs. I guess barbecued bug both ways, because the lasers should barbecue them too. Right? Alright, Krista, don't take a walk outside. When you're going to go sit down. Got 41 bugs. Just got to get this fence done. And I should be 100% safe. Come on, bugs. You come over here and get some more. So I have this set up on a motion detector. So as soon as they get close there, then my lasers will attack them. I even out to that range. But they got to come in close first. Yeah, I'm waiting on electronics. He's crafting, but he's not done yet. And the big thing was, I didn't have enough salvage or ore. So I've got to get out and get some more salvage. I've got it queued up, but they just had other things to do. Alright, Jack is back. He's going to go to sleep. Refueling hot air balloon. Repairing battery. Alright, there we go. You got enough stuff for that? Krista, be careful. Well, you're protected. You're protected, so go ahead. Okay, battery is repaired. It's constructing the 3D printer, so Jack must have brought some stuff back. Electronics and stuff. Those even get close. Okay, we got another animal attack. Over here. Why do they keep... This is just pissing me off. Tempted just to put in a gun over here, because that's where they seem to concentrate. There and down here. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so we need building floor, wood floor. And the defense, put in a missile launcher? I mean, that might be a thing. You know, if I did, I could do the same thing down at the other end. It's not close enough, though, to the power pole. So where do I need to be? Defensive turret, missile launcher, to be powered. It's got to be there. And I guess the missile launcher doesn't care. Well, maybe that's all I got to do is put in a missile launcher. It doesn't really care if there is... If I put it on the ground, there's no dead spots. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's get rid of those. I got a powered missile launcher there. I just don't have the stuff for it. I need one CPU core and more metal alloy. Alright, so, but why that's going on, I gotta get rid of this bug. So she's eating, he's... What's he doing? Getting stuff for electronics. Rather have him keep doing that. Jack, we got 4 food, so come over here. You two. And kill this stupid bug for me. Still got hungry pests out there. Alright. No, Krista, why don't you harvest these beef berries? Oh, and Jack, that's what. Let's come over here to get what? It's supposed to be cooking. Let's have him go ahead and construct this missile launcher with what he's got. I think that'll keep those guys away if that's the way it's going to work. Not, then I'll build something and I'll move it. Alright, what are you getting now? You're getting meat and stuff? Okay, no, let's just go back to cooking, Jack. Let's, make some fruitcake. You put in 2 metal alloy. Alright, god dang it. Got to get out and get more scrap. Ain't doing it with the bugs out there, but the hungry bugs. Alright, Jack, do this. Come over here and Savage. There's a 112 fuel. There's a difference between scavenging and salvaging. So both of those were scavenge. This is salvage. Salvage, I'll grab all the materials. Scavenge, they're looking through the wreckage for stuff. So, alright, everybody's going to sleep. Then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another missile launcher down here. If this one works, we're going to test this one out first. If this one keeps them off this fence, then we're good to go. I do have to tie him into... I'm going to have to put another... I am going to have to put another... motion sensor in. Jack is transporting. Hey Jack, I need you to come up here and salvage. And Krista is going up here to grab stuff. Putting some salvage in the furnace. Okay. So do the same thing. Come over here and salvage this. Quinn, was that everything? Nope, that was... Crafting a sweater. It's good for winter. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it. I'm gonna have to put another switch on this. I'll have to put another motion sensor on it. Otherwise, this will draw power the entire time. How much power does a missile launcher pull? 30. Okay, Jack's gonna have to make some more food in the morning. They're down to one meal of some grain porridge, Jack's favorite. Okay, repairing the battery. Awesome. Okay, let's... Zan! Zanfin! So, yeah, I don't know why that stupid thing's not playing. Every time Zanfin should come in stream, we should be playing this.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
But it doesn't do it. Alright, so what do we need to finish this? We need CPU. CPU core. Got none in stock. We need silicone, which we have plenty of, and metal alloy, which we need more. Alright, so Krista, I'm sorry, come over here and salvage. And Quinn, you're going to salvage too. And Jack, as soon as you're done cooking, you're going to come salvage this other one. We're just going to go on a salvaging binge. Alright, Jack. Salvage. Metal seems to be what I need the most of. So how you doing, Zan? You feeling better? Not so tired today? It is Saturday. Got anything fun that you're doing? Good, loading the furnaces. Eating. Krista's eating. Back to crafting again. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I gave up drinking coffee. The last coffee I had was aggressive animals. Got 30 bugs coming my way. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how the they fly right over the fencing. He's attacking my fence. I hate going over there just to attack that one, but gonna have to. Because if he breaks that fence, now they're all attacking. Okay. Stop, Jack. Stop. Alright, everybody run to here. Because they fly. I need to get under cover, I think. Alright, we're just going to wait till they attack. Because Jack took some damage. Acid spit. Suppose we could all just go inside here. Yeah, they destroyed the fence. That's alright. They can destroy that whole fence for all I care. As soon as they attack, my guns will take them out. Alright, so Jack. So they'll destroy that whole fence. It just means I'll have to prioritize building the rest of it. Oh, what's he got? He's got an infection. Okay. All right, good. He's healed.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Why did they attack us? Crush your
Best of
enemies,
life.
see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
I remember days like this when my father took me into the forest and we ate wild blueberries.
Okay, now they're coming to me. Alright, so this is where I've got to take all three of these, even though they're inside, and come over here. Alright, they're really destroying that fence. As soon as they go on an attack, that's just attacking ones, right? Which means I need to bring them to me. Myself. All right. So I learned my lesson on that one. I'm gonna have to put a rocket down there too. I got room right there. Oh, interesting. I can target all the way out to there. Okay. Well, I want to cancel this then. Put my... So this is the area that I cannot put it in. So outside that. Okay, well, I'll mess with that off camera, guys. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on that. Let's just keep going. Don't really need to repair the fence, Quinn. Let's construct that, but we need to cut wood. Alright, so Jack, cut trees. Krista, cut trees. Quinn, come over here and cut trees. There we go. Everybody go cut trees. Let's get this big fence finished up. Nice! Carbon nanotubes. All right. Oh, I already had one set up. Limit reached. 10. Okay. Oh, we just missed Quiz. We just missed Quinn playing a musical instrument. Oh, God. Alright, we got this big open area here we need to get resolved first thing in the morning. One more day. And I think that fence will be all up and going. That should be all the fencing. Then I'll feel safer about what's happening. Where are we waiting? Let's see. We got an explorer. We still got a tachyon. Got 2 tachyons. I think in the morning we'll send Jack out to one of them. Alright, Jack. So we went to Tachyon, control module debris. I think we'll send him to there. That's true. Safe is definitely overrated. So it was my birthday yesterday. I turned 15. Maybe 12. Somewhere in there. 80. Thanks, Sam. What's Quinn crafting now? Oh. Don't have the materials? Yeah, okay, well. Then you come up here. Yeah. Oh, nice! Another October scorpion person. Love it. Alright, winter is upon us. So let's get this done. Get this fence done. Oh, yours is 1st of November. Okay. Well, still close enough. You're still a scorpion, though. Control module debris. Well done. Scrap metal and electronics. Okay, we can handle that. Quinn's constructing that power pole down there. Which, yeah, we don't really need, but... Still need to place a missile launcher defense. Kind of like it there. Then I've got control of where it attacks anywhere there in that circle, which I like. Aggressive animals again. Has that got power? I don't think it does. If that's the case, we'll see how the one does. Hoping it's powered. And CPU cores, I got Jack bringing some back. Because I don't have any, and I need one, so, and then 50 alloy. Aggressive animals. Alright, we got praying mantis, the Edward Scissors hands. They'll come all the way around. They'll get taken out by the automated defenses. As long as nobody's outside the gate. And there's the animals. Alright. So, let's put all three of these guys inside here. And watch the animals attack. Here they come. So they should come all the way around. Since we got all three of those here, let's just check their status. No melee weapons, but that's alright, they haven't gotten into melee in a while. Ooh, Jack's got absolutely no... Let's put on some trousers. Well, that's Krista. And it is winter. So they can go down to 12 degrees, -2 and 5 above for cold tolerance. She's right there. Do we have another synthetic jacket? We do. Let's put that on for her. There we go. And we got a helmet for her too. Since she's right there. And let's take that one apart. Let's take that one apart. A second. Do we have a second one? Because she has. Oh no. Oh, she didn't swap it out. All right. So swap that one out. Okay. Now we want to take that laser pistol apart. Yep. Okay. Quinn. He's doing alright. Jack's doing alright. He's bleeding, not life-threatening. All right. So did I get this done yet? Nope, no CPU core. Got the alloy in there though. So he needs to make a CPU core, which he is working on. Awesome. And we'll get that missile defense up and going. And see how that works. Oh, and it is winter, so we better turn our heaters on. What is best in life?
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Crom.
Alright, there he goes. He's making that. Get this missile launcher up and going. Oh. Had to go get something to eat, did you? Missile launcher almost done.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Alright, what control circuit are these guys on? 2. Severe cold snap. Great. We got the heaters going. Looks like all 3 heaters are going. A shooting star. Oh, it did say the missile launcher was unpowered. So, we need to move it. Oh, that's not power, that's... Okay. So, power pole... Well, let's get this up and going. What is he missing? Wood. Okay, Jack, come over here. Cut down those trees. And let's see. Farm. Trees. No, they're just not going to grow anything here. It's all sand. We got those trees growing. Alright, he'll build that power pole. There we go. Quinn, why don't you switch that? Turn off missile launcher. He's on circuit 2. Alright. I think the missiles actually stun them. So we'll find out on our next attack. Alright, let's check our clothing again. We can get down to 5. So he needs to put on... He does have a sweater on. And no caps. He can get down to 5, and she can get down to -2. So they need hats. What I'll do is craft up some hats. Beanie hats or fur? Let's just do fur. Just make 3. Music night. Sure. Do music night tonight. Quinn is crafting what? Okay. You definitely need some of those. Yeah, I've been looking at Wylands again. But since I got this one, I've kind of adapted into this one. I'm on my 10th day of streaming on it, and we're getting there. We're not off planet yet. It'd be really nice to have another person, though. But I just don't want to start something up again, you know, kind of like Grounded, where we start up and then everybody loses interest. And Conan, we start up and everybody loses interest. You know, if we're going to do something multiplayer, I'd like to see everybody stick with it. So hopefully we'll have, yeah, I know. And we're gonna, you know, continue on with some Grounded tomorrow, hopefully. I haven't heard from Bob. Power-up's not going to be there. So, yeah, it is what it is. Fur cap. Alright, first fur cap is up. And since Quinn was the one who made it, he's transporting it now. Oh, well, that's kind of important. Let's let him repair the solar panel. Solar panel is kind of important. Please, repair that solar panel. I need, okay, I got 2 electronics. He's getting metal alloy, which we do have. $392 in stock. Nice. So plenty of fuel. Music night. All right. Let's all gather for music night. Come on. Where is it? Where's Quinn or Krista? Get over here. Krista, get over here. Alright, here we go. Who's playing? Quinn's gonna play. Nope, Krista's playing the music. Okay, change up the songs, Krista.
It's the end of the world as we know it. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
I remember days like this when my father took me to the forest and we ate wild blueberries.
And we ate wild blueberries.
Run.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Welcome to the party, pal.
It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Welcome, brother Sharkbait. Sharkbait, ooh-ha-ha.
It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Music night's over. Krista did a good job. She was DJing. I think she did really well. Jack and Krista got so excited they had to go get something to eat. Oh no. The refrigerator's broke. Not a big deal in the middle of winter, but still. What's it going to take to fix? Is that not what's... Yeah, it's... I don't see what it's going to take to fix it. Oh, it's consuming no power. Is it not hooked up to power? Why is it not hooked up to power? That pole's definitely close enough. That one is... Oh, okay, that pole's providing it power. I don't understand. Consuming 0. Status on batteries. consumption 107. Oh, closed storage, 25 degrees. And it's 25 out. So maybe it's off because it's cold enough outside? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Control circuit has been deactivated. What? Control circuit has been deactivated. Control circuit has been deactivated. How is it deactivated? Okay, I don't understand the control. Is there too many things on the control circuit? No threats detected. Okay, so if there's no threats detected, it's off. Yes, okay, that makes sense then. And then once it detects a threat, it turns on the control circuit. Okay. She's good. 5 above. And it's 24 above. So clothing-wise, they're doing okay. We're going to need another pair of boots and another vest. Combat vest. So, Quinn, when you're done eating, can you make a synthetic vest for us? So we probably need boots more than we need anything else. Two people that need boots. And only one needing a vest. Possibly two eventually. Some meat is about to decay. Where is it at? Oh, right there. Okay, well, Chris, as soon as you're done eating, handle this meat. We don't want it to decay. And 1, so we got enough. And electronics, we got enough. So as soon as Jack's done eating, I think I'm going to send him on another expedition to back to the control module, get the last one done. Falling spaceship debris. This hide out there. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's see. I was about to start inspecting the debris when I heard a rummaging noise. I froze in place listening to the clanking of metal and the huffing and puffing of whatever creature it was on the other side of a huge pile of stone and debris. What to do now? It may be something dangerous. Come back. Jump out of your cover and surprise the creature. Try to take a peek at what it is making the noise. Well, Jack's a combat vet. He's probably gonna die. You watch. I jumped out from my cover and yelled, startling a person who ran away with surprising speed. Great. Seriously? That could have been my person. Oh my God. I should have taken a peek. I should have just taken a peek. God bless it.
No, no, no! Hell no! No! No!
Jack messed up. Take only the scrap. The person needs the sniper more than us. Take the scrap and the sniper. It's too useful to leave. Minus 10 happiness, medium physical. We'll leave the rifle. Take the scrap. Damn it! Could that have been a person? Ugh! God bless it. We got a tachyon, a shooting star, control debris. This should be the last control debris. And another tachyon. I still don't understand it. It's got sparks flying off it like it needs to be fixed. Okay, well, it's fixed now. And Jack is back. Scrap, some electronics, and a power cell. Cargo pod crash landed in close vicinity. There could have been my fourth person. My random number generator sucks. No queued research. What is it that we could research? We should probably research some wine. Let's go ahead and research winemaking. What the hell? Let them get drunk. Jack got a cold. Animal attack. Alright. So. Set target area. Oh, can't. No, Jack, don't scavenge. Come over here and We're going to set Jack activities crafting up a little bit here. Set it to 1 so they can both start crafting stuff. Okay, here they come. I don't know if I have that set in the right place until the motion detector goes off. Alright, that's pretty awesome. So another rocket wouldn't be a bad idea. Put it like here. It's a little slower, but it does a lot of damage. Oh, did I get rid of the research table? That's why she's not doing any research. Okay, I need to get the research table back up and going. Can we put it in here? Yes, I think we can. So, production. Alright, let's put it on normal speed and we are back. So it looks like they're just enjoying their night's sleep. Let's speed it up a little bit. I have to go out here and repair these fences. I'm sure Quinn will put that on his top priority. We got here hides. Send Chris out there to go pick up the hides. Illness, Quinn. Pneumonia. Okay, Jack's gonna treat her. Treat him. Yep. She had pneumonia too. Rain and New Year's Eve. Rain in the middle of winter. New Year's Eve, guys! New Year's Eve! Year 6. And I think that's probably where we'll end the stream. We're going to go ahead and let them celebrate the new year.
Yeah, baby!
Party time!
Welcome to the party, pal.
It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
It's the end of the world as we know it. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Here come the men in black. Galaxies of fire.
I remember days like this when my father took me to the forest and we ate wild blueberries.
Not on your life.
I'm
Oh, she's got Captain.
Yay! Okay, you're 6 guys, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me through thick and thin as we survive on this alien planet. We are crash survivors of the Alien Dawn spaceship. And if you have not seen how that happens, here you go. And that's my rendition of how it actually happened. So, guys, thanks for watching and thanks for joining me. Please, please do not forget, hit that follow button if you haven't already. Go to my YouTube page, hit that subscribe button. These are the last 2 things you can do in the world that are absolutely free. Actually, Zan was driving. You know, he's a member of that Zanfen Zanfen, how did I put that? The Zanfed Sped driving course. But that was an engine malfunction. Yeah. It's always a Zan plan. So, but anyway, guys, thanks a lot, Bill Beto. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I'm Captain Adonis, and I am out.